Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Suki No Tragedy, and today I know, I know I'm late on episode 15, the review for episode 15, but like I said before, before in the other reviews, I went on a trip and I just got back, and I'm doing both of the reviews now, so, yeah, I'm going to do both the reviews. You're going to be in the same video, but I'm going to start with episode 15. So, episode 15 starts off with Deku and Gran Torino basically training. And I'm kind of going to probably speed through these. Not too much where you don't get all the information, but enough to where I can fit both of them into a small video. So, yeah, they trained, and they decide to head to Hosu City, and that right there was basically half the episode. So yeah, as they're heading to Hosu City, as they're heading to Hosu City, Killer Stain was still talking to I believe his name Toguraki. Was talking to him, and the shadow dude with the gate quirk or whatever. And they were trying to basically get him on their side. But here Killer Stain was like, I don't really like people like you. So he was like, bring me back to Hosu City. I still got stuff to clean up. And Iida was, waiting for him. And I believe I said it in the last episode review. I wasn't sure if he wanted to go after Stain. But this episode basically confirmed that he did want to go after him. And so as they sent Killer Stain back, Iida met up with him, and they got into like this scramble or whatever. And he basically pinned him on the ground, and it pans back to Toguraki and the dude with the gate quirk or whatever talking, and they got 3 more Nomus, and they sent them to Hosu City to wreak havoc because Toguraki doesn't like Hero Killer Stain because of the way Hero Killer Stain is. So he sent them after Hero Killer Stain to kill the Hero Killer. So as Iida met up with Hero Killer Stain, Hero Killer Stain basically knocked him to the ground. And Iida stated why he was there and what he wanted to do, which was, I am the little brother of Ingenium, and I'm going to kill you for what you did to my brother. And he was about to kill Iida, but it pans away and shows Deku and Gran Torino on the train. And it showed a Nomu crash into a hero crash into the train, and a Nomu which can fly basically attacking him. So Gran Torino zips through the train and knocks him out, and Deku, screams, Gran Torino, as Gran Torino pushed him all the way back. See, and that was the end of that episode. So I'm going to transition to the next episode. Alright, and for today's episode, or yesterday's episode actually, Boku no Hero episode 16, we see that Deku decides to hop off the train, and he goes to look for Gran Torino. But as he explores the town, he remembers the Nomu from the attack on USJ, and wonders if the 3 were like brothers or something. So he sees the two in town fighting some of the pro heroes. The one fish one, the manual power, some other dude and some other lady was fighting them, and he then realizes, Hosu City, Iida, Hero Killer Stain, and he finally puts all of that together and realizes the reason why Iida went to Hosu City. So he goes and searches the whole basically the whole back area, back street area, you could say, like the alleyways, stuff like that. So he Hero Killer Stain basically it basically you basically figured out what his power was once he, did it on Iida. He stabs him, licks the blade, and Iida couldn't move. So that already, to me was like, okay, so his ability has to do with him taking in blood, like Hidan from Naruto. Except, when he does that, he immobilizes his enemy. And sure enough, that's what, his ability was. It's the ability blood curdling, and it depends on different blood types, which I'll get into later on in the video, or in the review. So, he's about to, kill Iida, and Deku comes in with a pretty much, almost like fully mastered, smash attack, and punches the hero killer Stain, and pushes him back a bit, not too much, but and then Iida basically like, what are you doing here? And Deku was like, hey, I'm here to save you. So Deku and Stain get into a fight, and Stain ends up cutting Deku, and he couldn't move. Now Hero Stain actually admitted that Deku is the hero. Deku is one of those heroes, like one of those rare heroes that, will talk the talk and back it up, unlike Iida and the other guy. So he said, you're worth living, and walked past him. So he was about to kill Iida again because Deku couldn't move, and Todoroki came out of nowhere and, shot his fire. So now it's Deku and Todoroki versus Hero Stain. But Deku still couldn't move, so he explained that, don't get cut because blah blah blah, heal you, his blood, he uses blood as his power. So Todoroki ends up fighting him, and he gets cut, but he was diligent enough not to get his blood, ingested by Hero Stain. And then Deku begins to move again, and he, the Hero Stain wonders if Deku's blood type was O. And this is where we get into the different types of blood types for his quirk or whatever. So apparently, his powers aren't as strong against O blood types. So Deku was able to recover from his quirk, which, to go more into depth about it, his quirk basically allows him to stop movements up to like 10 minutes, or I believe it was at least 8 to 10 minutes. And Deku basically got up like literally almost like about 2, 3, 4 minutes. I don't know. You can't really judge the time, in the anime since they elongate it basically. But he gets up and he wonders, like I said, if Deku was blood type O. And Deku basically analyzed this and say, there's three different, outcomes of why I was able to move and not them. Like, one, there's a time limit. 2, it affects, like, the more people he affects, the less, potent his powers are. Or 3 is about different blood types. And Hero Stain admits that it's blood type. So, Deku suggested that he go on the offense, and Todoroki backs him up. And Deku is fighting for his life. I think he got cut again, but he didn't. Hero Stain didn't, ingest his blood. So as they're fighting, Iida is like, why are you guys doing this? Blah blah blah. Stop. And Todoroki, it shows a flashback of him and how he felt when he had his problem with his family, and it showed, all the stuff that Todoroki did, and it showed why he chose to go with his dad and why he chose to go talk to his mom. And honestly, I believe he came out a lot stronger for doing this. And he tells Iida, like, hey, if you want us to stop, then you stand up. And that's basically where it ended off. So next episode, we're gonna have hopefully Iida stands up and they, all end up fighting Hero Stain. Maybe not killing him, but at least, put him in a corner so he can, like, all right, I'll admit you guys are strong, but it's not the last you'll see of me, something like that. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I know I'm late in these videos. I just got back from the trip, and I'm compiling these 2 videos into one. So, you know, it'll be one big review for both episodes, like I did for the first 2 episodes of Boku no Hero. Next week, I'll be back on my normal schedule of posting it a couple days after, or maybe the day of, if I feel up to it. So yeah, and the Boruto one should be up Monday. I know. I think I had to do last Wednesdays. I think I'm caught up with that. I know I wasn't able to do Boku no Heroes last week and this week, but I believe I did the Boruto the week before the one I went on break, and I watched the one that happened the day that I went on break on my way to, you know, Chicago. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next anime review. Peace out.